The Inconvenient Truth presents.
Sideline to the suite, players and executives meet, talking about dubs and defeats. Sideline to the sweet. From the sideline where the players at, to executives up in the suite, talking about practice. Say I'm heat, playoffs, they can't compete. I want winners that wanna win, fall down, get back up again. Talking sports, gon' tell a friend about sideline to the suite. Sideline to the suite, players and executives meet, talking about dubs and defeats. Sideline to the yeah. Sideline to the sweet.
We are back. Welcome to the Sideline to the Sweet Sports Podcast that's more like a show. We are live from the Inconvenient Truth LLC studios, live from Baltimore County, and I am your first and foremost. How you doing? Did you miss me? Oh man, we are back, and I am your glorious host, TD Stroman III, or TD Stroman 3 Sticks. Yes, I am third time named after my daddy and his daddy. But welcome back to the Sideline to the Sweet Sports Podcast that's more like a show. Man, I tell you, it's been a lot going on, man. It's been a lot going on. You know, I am 40 with a 4-year-old, so that's a lot going on too. But it has been a lot going on in sports. It seems like sports is always dragging me back in. And boy, do I got an opinion. I just love to have conversations. I just love to pose different kind of inconvenient questions that people don't like to talk about. So that's what we're going to get here on the Sideline to the Sweet Sports Podcast that's more like a show. I mean, I want you to tell a friend. We're going to be live every Tuesday and Thursday, right before happy hour, right here, 4 o'clock. I'm talking about I'm live. You can hit me right now on Facebook or YouTube. We're going to see if it's really working. Because I'm live right now. I am going live. If you ever been around me, you've been a fan, or you know me from a fan, you know I did this about 12 years ago. We came out with www.thecorelive.com before any of y'all was streaming, before there was any podcast. Yeah, it was thecorelive.com. Y'all better look us up. We was in Central Cali, so I said I'm just going to go live. I ain't pre-recording nothing. I ain't taping nothing. When you see me in the suite, we going to be live, baby. When you see me conversating with people, we going to be live, baby. So if you don't think that we live from the Inconvenient Truth LLC studios, hit us up in the comments. I'm going to even put the number out there. I'm going to do a segment we're going to do live. I'm going to put the number out there. I've been putting the number out there for a while, and some people been calling. Not a lot, but we going live. So why you want to listen to the Sideline to the Sweet Sports Podcast that's more like a show? First and foremost, because, man, sports is what we make it. We really make a want be a need across the world, not just America. We have created a sport and we make it a need. This is sheer volume of wants. But since we have elevated sports to be the conversation, the beacon of progress, the beacon of what society is, man, why not talk about it? And when y'all say the name, the Sideline to the Sweet, it's us. It's the people, the fans, the fanatics. We fantasize over something that's a want, man. We don't really need it. I used to sell tickets. I was in the G League, NBA G League. This was the G League before the D League. You know what I mean? I was in the D League. And you have to sell a want, man. It's nothing like selling a want. Have you ever sold a want? It's easy to sell groceries. It's easy to sell gas. It's easy to sell electricity. But imagine you got to tell somebody you want to go see Kobe Bryant. But they got inflation's a bitch right now. They put it on Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe, the inflation going crazy. But you know what I'm saying? You want to go see Kobe. You want to go see Bron. You want to go see Tom Brady. But you got 3 kids. That's a want, man. You need to feed them. So this is the Sideline to the Sweet Sports Podcast, man. I'm going to talk about sports. But we're going to bring everything that touch sports is going to be discussed here. And it's going to be with you. I'm just going to be the host. I want to give you the questions. I want to show you your biases. I want to show you your fandom. But at the end of the day, it's just sports, y'all. Now, if don't hold me to my 22-year-old self. Don't hold me to my 32-year-old self. Hold me to the new 40s. I ain't really trying to argue about no hypotheticals that's drenched in subjectivity. I'm not trying to say you're right or wrong. I got love for everyone. It's really how much you want and how much you need and how much you put into this thing. So we're going to get to the sideline, to the suite. So this is my suite. I created a suite. You see, I got my man Nipsey. I got Kobe Bean Bryant over there. You know, I got some quotes over here. Okay, I got some quotes over here. Got the little light. We got it freaked out with my man Freak Vision. Hit him up. He hit the joint. And I got my American Gangster. If you ain't never seen American Gangster, you got to see that movie. You know, and then I got the late great Nip. He was on the Core Live. You know what I mean? When we had the little, what's the name? So this is suite. So in between the sideline and the suite, the sideline, you got the players. I want to have people here. I want to have the players. I want to have the executives. We want to talk to anybody that loves sports or that got something going on. Like we even got some interviews coming up soon. So that's why we wanted to light the thing. We wanted to open it up. You can't just bring an act out there and not have it open up. You can't. You gotta at least get the crowd going. As a host before, I've been a host before. I ain't go far. I did make a couple dollars. I had to pay IRS back. Keep that on low. But you know, when the sideline to the suite is really the premise of you got the suite being where the owners is, you know, the movers and shakers, and then you got the sideline. That's where the players at. The operations of the basketball, the football, the players, the personnel, the development. And then in between that is you, the fans, the fanatics, the people that really make this want a need to see. Will 43 million people go watch a football game with Daniel Jones and Dak Prescott on a turkey day? That we have created and made this thing a need. So I want to mess with you, man. You my folks, you the people, the fans. This for us, man. I just want to be the voice of it. I just want to make sure that we get an opportunity to be the host. I just want to give you some, I want to give a Mike Greenberg on a little bit. This is what I'm saying, you know, my all shucks. I want to throw it back to where you got well, my man Bob Costas. I really don't engage in the GOAT stuff, not in team sports. That's drenched in subjectivity. But I do want to give some flowers out. So I do want to talk about my agenda on this Welcome Back show. Because we're going to go live. I'm talking about we going live. 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 Every time we come, we ain't pre-recording, we're going to be live. So make sure you hit us up at the bottom on the whatever that's at. I'm going to find out where it's at. Because I'm learning. You know what I mean? I'm right now and I'm going to stream y'all. I'm in the studio. And we're going to do that. And then I'm going to try to figure out how I can talk to y'all. We do the Talk to Me segment today. But we're going to go through it. So let's go through our agenda, what we going on. That's why you want to be in the sideline to the suite first and foremost, because we got the hottest theme song. Oh, we got the hottest theme song. Now, y'all going to know when it gets going hot. But first, our agenda today. We're going to talk about it today. We'll make it simple. Man, I got a rant. You know, I'm a 49 fan. It's only one love, and it's the 49ers. You know, I don't love nothing else. I like a lot of stuff. You know, I can tell you about my love. I'm gonna go on a little rant about my man Kyle Shanahan. Because, see, we playing the Commanders. I got a lot of friends. I mean, you know, the Inconvenient Truth LLC studios are live in Bmore County. So I know a lot of Commander fans up to 495, the DC area, everywhere, the Commanders. They got love for some reason. They got a lot of love for Kyle Shanahan. But I'm a 49 fan. So I've seen a genius before. So I want to go on a quick rant because everybody wanted to text me when they beat the Seattle Seahawks. You know what I mean? Genius. So I want to go on a little rant about that a little bit. All right. Just give me about 5-10 minute rant about genius. All right. We're going to do that. And then I want to give some flowers. A new me. I got a kid now. I done took a little bit of stuff off me. A new me. Got a kid. I'm going to give flowers. Last year, I kind of rode these two kings of the player empowerment era. The big brother, little brother. You know, the Kanye, Jay-Z of the NBA. LeBron James and KD. I want to give y'all flowers, man. I'm going to give y'all flowers, man. You hear me? I'm going to give you your flowers. I'm going to give you a little bit of love. I'm a new man. Going into the new year, LeBron about to be 38. KD just turned 34. I'm going to give y'all flowers. Just stick around for that. I'm going to give you flowers. I've been hard on y'all last year, just from a basketball standpoint, but I'm going to give y'all flowers. All right, so stick and stay for that. And then I'm gonna give y'all a chance. I'm gonna try to figure this out by the time we get there. Talk to me at the bottom. 5 to 10 minutes. We're gonna hit that real quick. I want to see if y'all can talk to me. I want to see. We're gonna talk about a little bit about sports, about NFL. His father time caught up with Tom Brady. I want y'all to be a part of these huddles. So we're gonna get to talk about a little bit of huddles. I'm gonna do a live huddle Saturday, Christmas Eve, about football. I want to have you in here. Talk to me. Get with me. You hear me? So we're gonna do that. And then as we get out of there, I'm gonna hit a 2 for the money. I want to see if y'all got some bets. All right, I'm gonna go on the bottom and hit the Facebook. See if you got some bets. What you got for me? What you doing? Who you betting? Maryland, I know is open. It's damn near open everywhere, just like medicinal marijuana is. They both two things that I'm advocating for publicly. You know what I mean? Got no problem with it. And then when we get out of that, you know, I'm gonna kind of close you out. Close you out real quick. I'm gonna get you the happy hour. We'll close you out with a little curious jury. Not Curious George, but you know, curiosity got the cat, but nobody want to say that. You know, we're gonna kind of talk about Curious Jury, and then we're gonna talk about our interviews that we got coming up. We're gonna close you out. We live, Inconvenient Truth LLC Studios. I'm your host, TD Stroman III. This is, you know what? The Sideline to the Suite Sports Podcast. That's more like a show. And we're gonna do it huddle style. We're gonna bring some special guests. Like I like to have people on here that's fans. People that, if you're an executive, if you're a player, or if you're just a staunch, cold fan of a team, I want to have you here on the Sideline to the Suite, because nowadays anybody's opinion is a good opinion. God damn, we are back. Sideline to the Suite Sports Podcast. That's more like a show. I got to figure out this thing. Hey, look, if you've been with me, you've been around for a while. You know, the CoreLive.com, we had some TDs. You know, they call technical difficulties. I'm a one-man band again. I might bring I'm gonna holler at all the people I've had before. Been around a little bit. But with that being said, man, take my knees down just a little bit. Man, I love sports, man, and I love talking to people. I'm a person. I'm a people person, first and foremost. This is a love and a hobby. Been doing it a couple times, but you know, what they say the heart is, that's what the bias is. I just came up with that. You know, I got a friend of mine. He said he about to come up with a one-liner book, so I'm giving him one. You know, that's one right there. I'm like that's the June in me make me say where the heart is where the hurt, or where the heart is where the helpless is, or where the heart is, that's when the hard one. I don't know, but where my heart is, it's only been one love. You know me, it's one love. One love only. Woo, one love and one love only, and that's the San Francisco 49ers. So much to the point that I was opportunity to purchase 49er tickets, you know, and I love the 49ers, you know. I just want to go on a quick little rant because my friends want to call me and they want to hit me up and say genius because we beat Geno Smith. They want to say genius because of Brock Purdy. They want to say genius because he used to be a Commanders fan, or previous name before Dan Snyder, FedEx and all that. I'm not trying to be too controversial, but yeah. They always want to say genius because I said I need to see genius stuff. But then again, I look around and I had to come back and I say, hold up. Who am I to say I need to see genius stuff as a 49er fan? Who am I to say that I need to see real genius stuff as a 49er fan? Who am I to say that I need to see something that was past greatness to excellence as a 49er fan? Who am I to say, as a fan of a 5-time champion, it's been almost 30 years now, 5-time champion, the greatest quarterback to ever live, Joe Montana. The second greatest quarterback to ever live, Steve Young. The greatest wide receiver to ever live, Jerry Rice. 7 Super Bowl appearances. And one of them by you. But we lost. Up 10 points. But I'm supposed to be not to just bow down to genius. I ain't supposed to bring up it was genius. Now, I'm going to say this. Genius is something that is foresight that nobody's seen you could do. So I'm going to give you this, Kyle. And I love you, Kyle. No, I like you. Only way I love you, you give me one of those. Because I put the need on this. This ain't nothing but a sport. I put the need. And it's the one love I got. I ain't asking y'all about nothing. Y'all know I ain't no Laker fan. I was a Kobe Bryant fan. I was scorned because of Michael Jordan, and I was scorned because of the way they treated Kobe Bryant when Colorado happened almost 20 years ago. I ain't like it. I thought it was the while they was bullying him. So I became a Kobe Bean Bryant fan even more back then. And if you lived in LA or was in the West Coast in 2003, 2004, 2005 until Shaq left, it was Bloods versus Crips. It was Kobe or it was Shaquille O'Neal. Big Buck, Little Buck. You heard that joke before? Yeah, that was me and my uncle arguing like a goddamn person in the back room. But I'm getting back to that. I love Kobe as a person. I admire him as an artist. But I love my goddamn Niners. I got my Niners, you hear me? I got my Niners clocks. And I got these Commanders fans telling me that I can't ask for Kyle to do some genius stuff. Man, I done seen genius. You ever heard of Bill Walsh? That's genius. I'm talking, I seen genius on a regular basis. You ever heard of West Coast offense? That's genius. He using a blueprint of another man that came up with it. Now, Kyle, I love you. You about my age. You like you got a little swag. You even named your son after Lil Wayne, which is admirable. Admirable. You know the word I'm looking for. But I'm tired of people. Since it's Commander Week, genius, I'm going to show you a genius that's going on that used to be with the team when they was the Pigs. I come from D.C. with a mixture of PG. Born in D.C., raised in PG. I'm going to tell you a genius, Commander fans. I'm going to show you a genius, and I'm going to see if Kyle can be a genius like this genius. Joe Jackson Gibbs is a genius to me. Joe Jackson Gibbs won 3 Super Bowls without no Hall of Fame quarterback and 3 different running backs. And I know all-time great defense. 3 of them. You want to talk about genius? Genius is doing that 3 different times. Okay, you got Brock Purdy, Kyle. I got a friend of mine that tell me we got the #1 defense on a regular basis. And I'm tweeting every day saying, hold up, we ain't played nobody. Because I seen we played Kansas City and they ran through us like they did the Super Bowl again. I'm a 49er fan. It ain't one love that I love for the rest of my life when it comes to sports. It's them. So you Commander fans, you know who you are. You've been on the huddle. Ryan Breadhead Wallace, Lawrence Skin Edmonds. It's Commander Week. And y'all talking about Kyle a genius. I want to see a genius then. You got the 3rd seed. You got Mr. Irrelevant as your quarterback. Let's see you do what Joe Jackson Gibbs did before. Because you actually got a good defense, they say. You actually got all these skilled players. You got a left tackle. You got a all-pro tight end. You got an all-pro wide receiver, wide back. You got an all-pro Christian McCaffrey running back. You got an all-pro number 1 on the list, on everybody's list. I don't care if you're a left tackle, right tackle, guard, or whatever, in Trent Williams. Get the job done. Genius. Show me some genius then. Because when I see, what I'm going to tell you what genius is, I'm going to tell you what's not genius. Seeing Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes there and saying, nah, I'm going to go with Solomon Thomas. Who the hell do he think he is? Solomon Thomas over Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. That was very genius-like. So you want to show me some genius stuff? You said it. I want a defensive lineman. I want a defense. I want to get everything else but the quarterback. You got it. Now get it done. Genius. I'm tired of this. This is the sideline to the suite. And you could call them. And tell my owner to get me off or blocked on Twitter. And Twitter, I got something for you too when we get to the Curious George, the closer. This is Sideline to the Suite. Sports podcast. It's more like a show. Commanders telling me genius. I'm tired of it. Matter of fact, I'm going to play my song because I'm back. It's a genius. Telling me genius. All right. It's Sideline to the Suite. Sports podcast. It's more like a show.
Y'all know something about me. I do this for the block, I do this for the hood, I do this for the streets, cause the streets keep me good. I do it for the hustlers, I do it for the thugs, I do it for the G's, cause the G's show me love. I came in the game 17 loud. Y'all know something about me. I do this for the block, I do this for the hood, I do this for the streets, cause the streets keep me good. I do it for the hustlers, I do it for the thugs, I do it for the G's, cause the G's show me love. I came in the game 17 real loud. Only thing on my mind, make my mama proud. Started rocking crowds, get dope shows. It has the fame rolls, then came the hoes, then came the clothes, then came the cars. Next thing I know, I'm a ghetto superstar. So here come the haters, traveling by the packs, but never mind them, cause bitch, I'm back.
Pull up a cup, fill the switch with good vibes, so I can get all my thoughts.
Let's get high.
More money, more problems, they say that's how it is when you live like a boss. You
Like
see,
a boss.
I've been going on my grind for some time, and the streets thought a nigga fell off. But if I decide not to rhyme no more rhymes, I'ma still be well off.
Cause bitch, I'm back. I'm born boss, got nothing to lose. Still shining in the game, got nothing to prove. Got rich, independent, didn't need no deal. Had paper before I signed, didn't need no meal. Got hustles on the side, ain't got to rap. And if all else fail, I still got the trap. I don't fuck with you rappers, y'all fake to me. I don't fuck with you majors, y'all snakes to me. I don't care about fame, fuck being a star. Let them take all the pictures, just give me his car. Then give me his house and his watch and chain. On the bank account, credit cards, jot my name. But I guess one come with the other. So here I go, I'm a writing rap hustler. I'm too blessed to complain about that. So where I got a sign, take your pictures, cause bitch, I'm back.
Pull up a couple of Swiss with good advice so I can gather my thoughts.
Let's get high.
More money, more problems, they say that's how it is when you live like a boss. You
Like
see,
a boss.
I've been going on my grind for some time and the streets thought a nigga fell off.
Hell no.
But if I decide not to rhyme no more rhymes, I'ma still be well off.
Cause bitch, I'm back. Truth for hit, so fuck it. I'ma gon' keep it 100 for the public. I dropped already platinum, but it only sold gold. And niggas looking at me like I sold my soul. Cause I'm rapping with P and not Mr. Lee. But when you're on your grind, sometimes you can't see. Before Mike Camel power sign, I was at Interscope trying to find my mind. Still tipping with popping, 3 Kings just dropped. I'm an underground artist trying to get on top. So I listened to my label, plan to break X, and learned a whole lot of game from that. Just stay true, my nigga, and do you. And fuck what another trying to tell you to do. Continue to spit facts.
Hey, Dez, I appreciate you. Can't wait to have you on.
Bitch, I'm back.
Pull up a couple of Swiss with good advice so I can gather my thoughts.
Let's get high.
More money, more problems, they say that's how it is when you live like a boss. You
Like
see,
a boss.
I've been going on my grind for some time and the streets thought a nigga fell off.
Yeah.
But if I decide not to rhyme no more rhymes, I'ma still be well off.
Cause bitch, I'm back.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Hey, this is Sideline to the Sweet Sports Podcast that's more like a show. I am your glorious host, TD Stroman III. Make sure you tell a friend to subscribe, share, and hit us up. We are going to be hitting you up on every Tuesday and Thursday right before happy hour. Or maybe during happy hour. We might be having TDs, who knows? Technical difficulty, all that good stuff. So make sure you share, subscribe, and do all that good stuff, all right? So I want to give flowers. They say I was kind of rough on these dudes earlier. Shout out to Dez White, comedian extraordinaire, for getting us to the second round. We have 7 seed in the fantasy playoff and all that, so I just want to get that in. I might see. I'm promoting it for him. Hold on, let me see how I get this. I'm promoting it for him. That's him. That's Dez White. Tell him that it's been so fun to have him. I can't wait to have him on Thursday. All right, but we get back to our show. All right, so right. I want to give flowers. Because I was kind of hard on these two. They say I was kind of hard on these two last year. My tweets are kind of, if you don't want to follow me on Twitter, I tweet how I want to tweet. If you don't want the MJ, you know what I mean? That's how I win. That's how I do my tweet. It's my Twitter. So right now I'm kind of on suspension. I'm in timeout. Yeah, I'm in timeout on Twitter, but I want to give these two dudes flowers. We'll talk about that. I'll talk about that a little later. On Curious Jerry, but I want to give flowers. LeBron and KD, big brother, little brother. That's my big brother. Who's Big's brother used to be Damon Big's brother. Yeah, that guy. We want to give him some love. Shout out. I think this the LeBron and KD. I want to give him some love. We're about to be entering the holiday season. Christmas game coming on. Equipment right around the corner. I want to give some love to him. First and foremost, I want to give LeBron James some love. The LeBron Twitter coalition think, just because I don't want to say GOAT or this, that, and the third, or I want to bring up stuff like I wasn't a fan. You know what I mean? I was a fan before. I am a fan. You know what I mean? I admire the dude. You know what I mean? He's I want to give a little bit of LeBron love. Give a little LeBron love to the LeBron Twitter coalition. Can we have peace? Want to be with y'all. I want to give LeBron love, man. 20 years in, he's still locomoting down there. I think he's in his Malone bag a lot more now. I love the Malone in him. I told y'all I think he Magic Malone more than anybody else. It's my love. I'm giving love. I'm giving love. So, what I mean? Bruh, I need what you're doing, bruh. Hey, bruh. You a little younger than me. You 80s baby, though. I'm an 80 baby. You know what I mean? You're 80s, baby. I need what you need, bro. I've been walking. I'm getting down. I lost like 30. All love. Mamba gone. You know what I mean? I ain't got no beef, bro. There's love, bro. LeBron Twitter coalition. This is love. I promise you. I'm giving love to LeBron. I bought these are still the originals. When these first, I had the white ones like this. These are, I mean, you know, his shoe. I'm giving love. His shoes. I want to get the new 20. They kind of got my interest. I don't know if they sleep for me. I don't have the fat foot. I got the skinny foot. You know what I mean? I got the skinny foot. He got the. It look like they got the fat low tops, but they look good. They look better than anything. They look good for LeBron. They look good. Like these been the last really LeBrons I bought. But the other LeBron, these LeBrons right here, I might give him a little cut. So I want to give LeBron, man, it's been a pleasure. You about to be 38, bruh. No injuries, all that good stuff, and you've been giving it to us. You've been locomotiving, and I appreciate having you, bruh. You know what I mean? Even the LeBron Twitter coalition, I love y'all, man. You know what I mean? It's all love. We're going to 2023. It's all love, all right? KD, you know, you from PG County with a mixture up of PG. You know what I mean? I want to give you your love, man. Hey, man, 30, you about to be like 34, dropping 30, coming off the Achilles. You know what I mean? Hey, KD, flowers, bruh. Giving you love, bruh. You dig what I'm saying, KD? Just giving love. You know what I mean? Y'all the kings of the player empowerment era. You know what I mean? Y'all the real ones that got the major deals early before you had to even dribble. You know what I mean? You're making the money. So, you know what I mean? It's showing off. It's definitely showing. Because KD, I mean, I'm giving KD flowers just as much as I'm giving LeBron. LeBron ain't had a surgery, let alone a Liz Frank and an Achilles and be dominating. But to be having that many miles and still be doing what he doing, I'm showing love, dog. You know what I mean? Showing love. 2023. I actually got to bet with y'all on there. I got to bet with, you know what I mean, the Nets versus the Lakers because I'm showing love. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I wanted to show a little love, longevity for both of y'all. Salute to LeBron, year 20. You know, you the Tom Brady of this era. Still doing it. You know what I mean? Hey, Magic Malone in it. I see KD doing this thing. Still, it seems like the bigger guys last the longest for some reason. I don't know. It's like the oxymoron, but you need a guard. You know what I mean? But hey, flowers, bruh. Y'all doing well. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all on Crimmer. All right. But I mean, so now I'm gonna try to hit this talk to me. I don't even know if I got the Facebook up. If you want to hit the Facebook, you can hit the Facebook. But if you can't hit the Facebook, make sure you hit us up. I want to make sure you get a chance to get with a sideline to the suite at gmail.com. Hit us up, sideline to the suite. You can either do it with the number or you can do it with the TO. You know what I mean? Sideline to the suite. Hit us up. I want to have you on this on the, you know what I mean? I got a major, I want to do a major huddle live on Christmas Eve. Crimmer. We're going to do it on Crimmer Eve. So I want to see it. Has Father Time tapped Tom Brady on the chat? Has he tapped it? Come in, Tom. Hey, has he tapped him? I want to know what you think. Can you want to be on the huddle? Hit me up. Sideline to the suite at gmail.com. Hit my phone line. Sideline to the suite at gmail.com. Or hit the side. We ain't got the website. It's there. It's coming. You know what I mean? It's the Inconvenient Truth LLC. It's coming. So work with us. You know what I mean? I just need you to work with us a little bit. It's coming. But it's going to have all the information on there. You know what I mean? Or you can hit the email. Hit us up. Sideline to the suite at Gmail. We want to know, is the Eagles done? How serious is the shoulder? It's serious enough to take it 1 point to 5 points. Vegas always knows first. Will the Bills win the AFC? I want to know what y'all think, man. We about to get into it, man. This the stretch run. Cowboys NFC Championship game? Cowboys? I'm trying to do one. I want you on it. Sideline to the suite at gmail.com. I need you on it, all right? Patrick Mahomes, is he now in the clear-cut MVP? I want to hear what you think. So these are some of my facts and picks. I want to hear what you got. Hit me up. I want to be on there Saturday. We're going live, all right? I'm going to let you know all the details. Hit us up, sideline to the suite at gmail.com. You see the joint right there? You got it right there. It's up there. Yeah, I got to learn how to do it. Up there. All right, hit that and then put at gmail.com. And that's the email, all right? Now I want to know your bold predictions. You know what I mean? When you you know what I mean? I want you to say it with your chest. You know what I mean? Say it. Like, these are my bold predictions. I want you to give me that, all right? Give me that, and then we'll be good with that one. That's what you can be a part of the huddle, all right? We doing one live on Saturday, Christmas Eve in the afternoon, right before everybody get to chilling and getting to going. So if you got time, you want to get away, get us on sideline to the suite at gmail.com. All right? So then, I don't really know if there's any people at the bottom. I'm only looking at the YouTube. YouTube, we ain't got nobody on there, so we gonna hit this. When I'm going live, hit us up at the bottom. We live. You can hit the comments, talk to me. I'll give you the phone number. You can hit me up. I want to know what your parlays is. We open in Maryland. Where your bets at? I need you to know. We'll find out what it is with us. Bam. You're gonna be. I want to hear you on the 2 for the money parlay. Do you got the money or do you not got the money? You know what I mean? Where's the who? I need to know if you got the picks. Do you got the picks that pay the bills? All right. So that's what I need to see. I need to see if you got the picks that pay the bills. All right. So I want to have you on 2 for the money. We got a little joint called 2 for the money. You can call in. You can get into my studio, bring you straight in live. All y'all know what this is. All right. The sideline to the suite. I'm bringing you to the suite, man. I'm bringing you to the suite. So I want to know. You can be a star on the suite. All right. So when we come back, I'm going to get into my Curious Jerry. This is what my closer is. This is when I kind of poke at a narrative, take it back to it, and my thing is there. So we're going to get into Curious Jerry when I get back, come back from this quick commercial break. Hit us up, man. Sideline to the suite at gmail.com, or you can hit us up at 443-431-9286. All right. This is the Sideline to the Suite sports podcast. It's more like a show. And we're going to do it huddle style. We're going to bring some special guests. Like I like to have people on here that's fans. People that, if you're an executive, if you're a player, or if you're just a staunch, cold fan of a team, I want to have you here on the Sideline to the Suite, because nowadays, anybody's opinion is a good opinion. Yeah, we back. We live like the corelive.com used to be, but we are the Sideline to the Suite sports podcast that's more like a show, ready to have all the interviews. So make sure you hit us up at sideline to the suite at gmail.com. This is our first live show, and we're almost done. Technical difficulties, a little bit of internet, but I'm with it. I'm with it if you with it. If I was entertained, I want you to hit me up, man. Hit us up on YouTube, subscribe, all that good stuff. I should be out of Twitter jail probably in 3 days, right before Christmas Eve. I am going to go live again on Thursday, December 22nd, live 4 o'clock p.m. We might start doing it at 5 o'clock, who knows? But this is the Sideline to the Suite sports podcast that's more like a show. And, man, I want to talk about Curious Jerry. You know, this is where I kind of – and this is where I want to – my articulation and my viewpoints should be now, let's try my best not to beat me up, all right? Let me get to my point before you jump to the conclusion of it, all right? So this is my chance to give a dissertation. This is called a dissertation. You know, let me say that. A dissertation. A dissertation. This is my chance to kind of go to the crime of the seasons, and boom, see where the money's at. See where the narrative is being created. So this one I want to close you out with is Curious Jerry. And it's so funny because it's everything is so black and white as it's so simple. But it's a little deeper than that. That's why I kind of came up with the inconvenient truth as a means of a show that I came up with, because there's some inconveniences I had to deal with. That truly gave me the truth about myself. And I had to deal with it, and it was coming traumas. And when I got informed about trauma, I started looking at my trauma as inconveniences. Not necessarily truth about me. It might have been an inconvenience. Like you have a baby. And next thing you know, shit is traumatic. That's an inconvenience. A woman might have postpartum. Or might have to have a C-section. But that was an inconvenience. But you're going to have to see through it. It's going to really tell you the truth about yourself. Are you depressed? Are you really a good mom? Things of that nature. Then you might have inconveniences like your mom do coke. Get introduced to it. Opens that Pandora's box. Hell of an inconvenience. especially if you're only child, right? Might be an inconvenience like your son see you being OG Bobby Johnson. The next thing you know, he want to be Bobby Johnson. Hell of an inconvenience, right? Hell of an inconvenience. Or it could be like, I want to go get the knowledge of an LLC or a trust or a will or even the books you read. But some ain't really bound for that. So they trying to stop you from getting that creative knowledge. That's a hell of an inconvenience, right? I always tell people the one thing that makes America the greatest country in the world, it has now allowed creativity. It always allowed and has evolved to an extent, some think too far. Creativity. See, in the 60s, we didn't want you to know. Not even that long ago. Father wasn't even born. It was just getting thought about. Curious time. Hell of an inconvenience. Trying to go to the school. It's a pushback, blowback. It's like that kid in the Madoff family. Well, I can't go to the 17th floor. Hell of an inconvenience. Then maybe gonna be curious. Sometimes curiosity gets you to a space where you might be an inconvenience. Nah. Curiosity lets you know of inconveniences. For example, curiosity in Dr. Umar's voice. Curiosity makes you want to know about inconveniences, not instill inconveniences. Character, culture, color make you do that. Now, I ain't gonna be mad at nobody. I ain't mad. And then even to this extent, like Stephen A. You know, it's a picture. But it was a curiosity that made Kyrie go look at a documentary. I still ain't seen said documentary. But I have seen a lot of documentaries. Especially during that time of that photo. There's a lot of people that was curious about how much you know. And how can we instill inconveniences so you can't be creatively curious? The greatest thing that America got over any country is that it has evolved into a place where you can be creatively curious. And most of that comes from knowledge or the ability to be openly free to read. Like Curious George, the book. Oh, Curious Jerry. I always ask people this. The 60s wasn't that long ago. So it makes the 1800s seem so far ago. But how do we have all this racist acts, times, issues context. But nobody was racist. But nobody has come out and reformed from being racist during that time. But I know it's a lot of acts that I can go to. You know, the famous one right now, the Tulsa massacre, Black Wall Street. You know, everybody Wall Street now since the pandemic. Even through churches. Nobody's racist, but there's a lot of racist acts given as facts. I'm curious about that. I would have been, and I appreciate Bron. So I was kind of upset at Bron. Because, see, the curiosity of Kyrie, and I'm not defending Kyrie, but I am defending the curiosity to find out through a documentary what somebody's viewpoint or something might be. And now that ain't free. This is the same place that done changed since I'm an 80s baby. On the nose, baby. 1980. When we turn 50, it's going to be 2030. You add it up, that's 50. I love being an 80s baby. But I want to ask somebody this. Curiosity. Did it change the stripes on the cat? I know McCain tried to. I ain't got no problem. I ain't gonna hold you to what you did before. I used to throw neighborhood names up. But I evolved from that. I want the racists to reform just as much as I want the gangbanger to evolve. Both of them are detrimental to society, in my opinion. But we both got to stop with the curiosity. You know how OG Bommy Johnson said, Jimmy, don't do this. What was Senior Jerry at? To tell Jerry, don't do this. Curiosity. The main is a wild way of it, changing the definition. Like I said, man, we're going to go live, man. This is the Inconvenient Truth Sports. Oh, man, it's the Inconvenient Truth. We're live on the Inconvenient Truth LLC. But this is Sideline to the Sweet Sports Podcast. I want you to hit me up, sideline-to-the-sweet@gmail.com. Hit us in our comments. We're going to go live again Thursday afternoon. I might have my man, Dez White. I know he's upset at me right now, but it's okay. I am the 7th seed. I'm playing with house money. I am the 7th seed in one of my leagues in fantasy football, and the other one I am 2. I'm locking and loading, I'm rolling. Roll the dice and see where they go. All right, this is the Sideline to the Sweet Sports Podcast. That's more like a show. Tell a friend to subscribe, share. We're going to hit this thing again tomorrow so you can see what we're doing, and we're going to be back live on Thursday, right before happy hour. Tell a friend. We on YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. And once we start cutting it up, you're going to want to hear more. I promise you. I promise you that. This is the Sideline to the Sweet Sports Podcast. That's more like a show. Now play me my goddamn going.
Say it with your chest, little ass nigga.
Hey, that was not supposed to be in there.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's not the drop I'm looking for. Okay.
Then give me my theme music.
The Inconvenient Truth presents.
Sideline to the sweet, players and executives meet, talking about dubs and defeats. Sideline to the sweet. From the sideline where the players at, to executives up in the suite, talking about practice. Say I'm heat, playoffs, they can't compete. I want winners that wanna win, fall down, get back up again. Talking sports, gon' tell a friend about sideline to the sweet. Sideline to the sweet. suite. Players and executives meet. Talking about dubs and defeats. Sideline to the